What's up, peoples? It's your boy Serpent20 Gaming back with another video. Um, if you like my content, please hit that sub button. Hit the bell next to it so you can constantly be notified on all my uploads that I do. You could also check me out on Google Plus, Twitter, all that good shit will be down in the description box down below. I'm gonna try my hardest. I'm gonna try my damnness to not cuss somebody out right now, right? Um, like I said before, man, I appreciate everybody's comments. Um, both positive and negative. You know, it doesn't really affect me, doesn't really bother me. But you know, I do get a little annoyed when some of these negative comments are referring to me as if I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about, or I don't have no knowledge, or I'm just this automatic opposer supposedly because I am bashing a certain platform or whatever, which to me it doesn't even feel like I'm like bashing it really. Just it's just fucking common sense. Um, to let you guys know what the hell am I even talking about. A while back I posted a video about when the Xbox One Scorpio was rumored to be $399 and stuff like that. And I came out and made a video based on what we already know prior to that video. So if you check the date, obviously there was some new information that was brought to light after the video was made. So this was rumored to be $399. I told my viewers that the $399 price point is far-fetched and hard to believe for it to be that when Phil Spencer came out and said that it was going to be a premium price. $399 is not fucking premium for you motherfuckers out there who can't grasp that shit. If $399 was supposedly be premium, that means none of us can afford the original Xbox One, the original PS4, none of these things, or even the other consoles prior to this gen that came out when they first came out at launch, that was ranked that high as $399 price point, right? That's what premium fucking means, right? So I'm gonna get right into it, right? Now, I don't claim to be a fucking game developer. So for you, motherfucker, that decided to label me as a game developer, which I never once said that I was, right? Let's just clear that out. I'm giving you my opinion based on factual data that was given to us, or at least given to me at the time that I made the fucking video, right? Any new information can be brought to light after that, which in turn, if it's something worth talking about, I will make an update to rectify or justify anything that I may have said either out of turn or did not get a full enough detailed info about to really elaborate and relate to you guys. So, and this is the type of content I want to bring to my viewers. I don't spread lies. I don't spread propaganda like some of you motherfucking zealots out there, right? So this guy comes out of nowhere, calls me a game dev because I said he believes I said 6 T-flops is not enough to run 4K 60 uncompressed, which I didn't say uncompressed, uncompromised. Two different fucking words, right? Uncompressed, whatever, right? Now he's calling me a pony, right? I am not a pony, nor am I Xbox. I have both. I play on both. I support both, right? I really want him to drop his gamer tag, man. I need to do this research real quick. I need to know if he even supports the platform he's preaching about, right? Like nobody picked up Recore, and I'm just waiting for a price drop for Quantum Break. And I got Gears. I've been playing Gears. I just dropped my fucking first impression, right? So what are you talking about? I'm not a pony. Don't claim to be. Don't want to be. I try to be fair on both platforms. I don't claim to be a PC gamer. I don't know specs. You know, I'm learning as I go with this shit because I know eventually I want to jump to PC, right? Now, that's why I've been following certain PC elitists, certain people who I believe that when they come out with information, when you tell you about certain things, like I take their word for it because I trust their integrity, because it's because of them is the reason why I make my own damn channel right now while I'm doing what they're already doing, telling their viewers their truths, their opinions, actual facts, right? And I take it to heart. I even do my own research to back up their claims to see if they actually are telling the truth, right? So these are the certain people I follow. These are certain people I just go to see anything about PC related, because usually when it's PC related, half the time it's Microsoft related or Xbox related, Windows 10 related, shit like that. So yeah, he's trying to tell me that uh I don't know what I'm talking about. 6T flops is way more better, is way more capable to do 4K 60 uncompressed. His words, right? All right, let's go with your logic for a minute. Scorpio, we all know it's a console. What are consoles? Closed boxes, right? Now, means yeah, maybe if Microsoft is smart and we be able to upgrade some parts to upgrade the Scorpio, so therefore we never need the hardware as far as the box itself, but just upgrade it from time to time with actual graphics cards and shit like that, then yeah, I can see the price point of being $399, because they'll get their money up by the parts, and they just want to make sure we get the boxes in home so we can constantly buy the parts to upgrade our shit, right? That I can believe. But when they're telling us that, oh yeah, it's gonna be all your games are gonna be running 4K 60 uncompromised. Oh no, wait, we're gonna leave it up to the developers to do that. Oh no, wait, we gotta do certain things to make sure that you get the best gaming performance ever, but it's gonna be at a premium price, right? He said all this shit after the video, after the initial video that this motherfucker is coming at me with. So he's telling me that because PC is PC, you're gonna have other things running, all this other stuff, that people who has twice the T-flops, 11, 12, whatever you want to call it, uh, won't be able to do 4K anything, right? Now, when you have correct PC gamers, if any of you guys listening, I want you guys to really chime in on this shit right now. Just chime in on this shit what I'm trying to say right now, because correct me if I'm wrong. If you're a gamer, right? Don't you have a PC just for typical PC shit, and don't you have another one that's just strictly for gaming, like a gaming rig that nothing else runs on that shit other than what it needs to run to play your fucking games on? Because why would you want other shit running in the background if you're trying to download a game Are you trying to play a game that needs every ounce of power that your PC has, and you don't need nothing in the background to shut out your ultimate performance of your machine, right? I'm trying to explain this to him. You're preaching about a closed box that only can have 6 T-flops. Now, granted, it will be the most powerful console when it comes out to date. When it comes out, we still have a whole nother fucking year for that shit, right? Now, here I am. One of my viewers, basically was saying that he hopes that it's not a joke. He believes the PS4 Pro will hold back Sony, but I'm like, listen, it's not gonna hold back Sony, right? And this is not me being a pony and trying to go for Sony fans and be like, oh yeah. No, I'm trying to. I told my viewer this, right? I told him about the downscaling. I told him about the checkboard rendering. I told him about all that stuff. But all I said was, the Pro comes out next month, right? Sometime next year, around the same time, the Scorpio is supposed to drop, right? The Pro will have a year head start to do what it needs to do to cultivate and capture many audiences as it possibly can before the Scorpio comes out. Now again, like I have to reiterate, the Scorpio, it depends on the fucking price. Again, we're almost a year into it being released and we still don't know the price. People were believing that it was going to be an outrageous price. So Phil had to come out and quell that down and say, no, it's going to be a typical price range from what you expect from a console. Now, my opinion on this shit was way back in last gen when PS3 first was announced at $599, right? 600 smackaroos. Now people are barely getting the Xbox One at a $500 price range when it first launched it, right? People, they had to remove the Kinect just to get $100 off of it for people to buy it. Now, I'm not gonna ramble on too much here, man. But all I'm saying is, dude, if you're gonna come at me correctly, man. Just come at me with some actual fucking facts to shut me the fuck up. That way I won't have to say shit. I will just be like, oh damn, he got me. All right. Lesson learned, move on, whatever. Like, he's telling me a closed box is more powerful than an open platform. Let that sink in for a minute, right? I'm actually entertaining this guy by actually going back and forth with him, right? Because I'm just like, you mean to tell me that most PC players, right? These PC players that only focus on PC got the most advanced hardware in their gaming rig, right? Telling us, the viewers, like these people that follow on YouTube, these people are telling me that they got 11 T-flops, 12 T-flops, 10 T-flops, all this shit, right? And all they can do is do 4K 30 with or little to no compromising, right? Now, a closed box like the Scorpio that cuts the T-flops that they have in half, they only running 6, and came out to the public view and saying out publicly that they can do 4K 60 uncompromised, and you think there's nothing wrong with that. I understand you zealots want Microsoft to win one. I understand that. I truly do. But like I keep saying to you guys, console wars are irrelevant. They are irrelevant to fucking me. Like, You know, just get both, get all of them, and you'll be all right. Like you shouldn't have to war between Microsoft and Sony, blah blah, because your purchase, you made the Microsoft purchase and not the Sony purchase. So now I wanna fight all you ponies, but I'm not a fucking pony. Let's just get that clear, dude. I'm a multi-console owner. Want a gaming rig so I can actually have everything. I actually want Nintendo NX to do great so I can pick that up. So that way I have every single platform. So I don't have no bias. Just certain games I like better on this, or they have a better deal on the other platform. Okay, I can pick that up. Shit like that. I want options. I don't want to be stuck on just one platform. See, what you guys need to understand, man. I made this channel specifically to give people my opinions on gaming topics, as well as live streaming certain gameplay and actually doing reviews and first impressions and what I believe about certain things. Not everybody has to agree with me. Not everybody has to disagree with me. You know what I mean? You like what you're hearing, just sub to my channel. Like the video, at least. Comment on the video. Say good vid, bro. Some shit like that. Why I have to get this hatred, and especially this type of hatred that doesn't make no fucking sense. Cut the bullshit. Just cut the bullshit out. Flat out. You're telling me that closed box is better than an open platform because the open platform has things running in the background. You don't even know these players. How the fuck you know every PC is running like that? We like closed boxes because it's simple. It's just a plug in and play type of thing. Even though PC is the exact same way, you just plug in your shit, install your games, and you're good to fucking go. You know, the only difference between them is that PC players have more options. They can tweak things that most of us that are just console gamers just can't do. You know, we get a disc, we get a digital code, we get the license for the game. That's it. That's all we get. You know, we gotta pray for them to give us patches so we can have options. Like certain games are getting mods now, you know, things like that. So I understand T-flops is basically just the pool, like the bigger pool. It's like the brain where everything pools in, and you know what I mean, it gives you that overall of what how powerful your rig is. You know what I mean, your hardware is. You know, it doesn't necessarily mean power. They can utilize it in certain ways to get that 4K, whatever. You know what I mean? I understand all that, right? But I was going by based on what these elitists were saying. And I thought I took their knowledge and applied it into my own, made my own opinions based on their maybe facts or maybe opinions. And I made a video, my own original video, based on the knowledge that they gave, based on the research that I did, based on my opinions that I accumulated and came close to or acquired to by doing these two things, and pushed out a video. Am I wrong for this shit? I shouldn't be wrong for this shit because it's my opinion at the end of the fucking day. My opinion. Swear to God, man. You guys don't understand, man. This shit has been going on, man. Now, negative comments, I don't like. Again, I don't mind it, but you just gotta make fucking sense when you do this shit. I'm reading your shit and I have to scratch my head like, the fuck is this dude talking about? You know what I mean? I don't understand the dude talking about. And I just thought, let me just nip this shit in the bud right now. Come out with this video so motherfuckers know how I am. Right? Now, I'm gonna go into the comments, right? I'm gonna go in the comments. I'm gonna check this shit. Check this shit out. Right? He commented, right? I'm gonna comment his words. So now you're a game dev. You're a game dev now because they say 6 T-flops is enough to run 4K 60 uncompressed, and you do know the difference between PC and consoles are, well, let me tell you, Pony, one is a closed platform and one is open, so your 4K knockoff, aka checkerboard rendering, LOL, right? Now, when he's saying all this shit, he's referring to the damn Pro, right? Now, I said that I wasn't gonna buy Scorpio, and I was on the fence with Pro, but I was more likely not buying the Pro. So therefore, I don't understand where that coming from, because I never once claimed I was getting the Pro either, right? Skipping both of these shits. I'm just saying what the Pro is promising so far. If my original PS4 shit the bed, I would go and pick that one up. That's all I would say. You know what I mean? I normally don't pick up mid gens. If my original shit runs well, you know what I mean, or there's a way to get more memory without buying a new console altogether, why am I going to buy it? You know, I put a 2 terabyte hard drive on my PlayStation. There's no need to go get me a damn Pro. If I get external hard drives from my Xbox One, there's no need for me to get a Scorpio, all that other shit. If anything, I can get more memory just by adding more fucking external hard drives. There's no reason for me to get that shit. I don't have a 4K TV. I don't have an HDR ready TV. So therefore, the graphical aspects of the shit, there's no reason for me to get the Pro or the Scorpio, right? So we can just cut that bullshit right out the gate. I'm waiting for next gen. That's all I'm waiting for. Let me know when PS5 drops. Let me know when fucking Xbox 2 drops. When we start getting those in the next 2.5 years, 3 years, whatever. Yeah, then they can take my wallet. They can take my fucking money, right? Till then, I'm skipping mid-gen. There's no point. Unless you don't have a console, it's no point. So let's continue with that, right? Now, for people that want to know how I responded, right? This is how I responded. Now I got a long ass paragraph, but I'm just gonna cut it down to, let me see, yada yada yada. I'm not saying that. Yeah, I said I wasn't a game developer, and I basically just told you guys what I just said. Like, I do my research and what real PC gamers are saying, and I made my own conclusion, my own opinionated conclusion, and I related to you guys in a video. And all of a sudden, I'm getting bashed for shit, even though I feel like my videos make sense. If it doesn't, let me know in the fucking comments. Don't be a fucking dick about it. Don't sound retarded as you're trying to tell me something that I don't know. Right? Makes sense, right? Now, yeah, I basically told him this shit, you know. Yeah. So now let me get into this shit. Let me get into more in the detail of when they said that they're gonna leave it up to the damn devs. I'm basically trying to tell them, right? If your box can do 4K 60, right? 4K 60. Now, you would think Microsoft would try to push forward this initiative, right? To make sure that they keep what they promised us back in E3, right? Why are you going to leave it up to the devs, right? For them to get lazy again? Because obviously, we're supposed to get 1080 60 from these original consoles. Some games did it, some games didn't do it. You know what I mean? Most games didn't do it. So this is part of the reasoning why this shit swayed my damn purchase of not getting these shits. Now, if they can't do 1080 60, what makes you think they're gonna jump up and boost up the fucking 4K 60? High settings, medium settings, ultra settings, any type of setting. Maybe low settings, maybe on some fucking indie shit. All right. But other than that, I don't think so. I super highly doubt it. Right? You're gonna buy a premium console with premium cash and not gonna get premium fucking quality. Is what I basically told them. Long story short, it's like, now the devs, Let's get back into the fucking devs. The devs, right? Microsoft's gonna come to them and say, look, we want your game to run 4K 60. They always gonna say that. They always gonna say 4K 60 because that's what they fucking promise. They always gonna try to tell them to push that shit. Now, let's say the devs are running through some bumps, some hiccups, right? Some crashes, some bugs here and there. When they're starting to get that bottleneck, guess what? They're going to have to downscale the resolution. Now, if you're hearing me out there, listen to what I'm saying slowly. I'm going to say it slow as fuck so you can fucking hear it, right? When they can't push the 4K 60 initiative, they're going to have to downscale it. Now, for those who don't know what downscaling means, it means that there's a possibility that you might not get the 4K experience that you went out and got a TV for, that you went out and bought a premium console for, that you went out and got a game that they promised to say that is going to run that shit on that. All this thing, and you're wasting all this money thinking you're going to get a 4K 60 experience. Now watch. I guarantee you, yeah, some games may have 4K 30. Honestly, that's doable because according to these PC guys, that's doable. But they talking about 60 frames per second. They're gonna have to downscale it. Sometimes it may be 1080p, it might be 900p, it might be 720p. You just don't know, right? Because they're gonna want the 60 frames per second, right? Because that's the most out of resolution and how many frames you get to see on screen. The frames are important. It shows the fluidity. It shows the actual smoothness of movement when you're clicking on your damn left and right thumbsticks on your damn controller, right? You don't want something that's laggy. You don't want something that you was in one spot and all of a sudden you magically disappeared or reappeared in another fucking spot. Screen tearing, all this other shit. They're gonna have to downscale shit. So when they downscale shit, you're not gonna get the 4K shit. And then when I make a video saying you guys are not getting the 4K y'all deserve, you gotta bash me for that shit, right? Motherfuckers gonna come out of nowhere and say, "Oh well, your pony box ain't doing shit either." Listen, I'm not a pony. Again, I'm not a pony, right? So now that I got that out the way, they're gonna have to lock the frame rates at 60. Maybe certain games 60. Now, if they can't get 30, now let's say they're trying to shoot for 30, 4K 30, and let's say they had a hard time even getting 30 frames on a 4K resolution, right? Again, they're gonna have to downscale to avoid the bottlenecking. They're gonna have to fucking downscale it. You gotta get it. You end up getting a 1080 shit, which is, again, if you have a 1080p, that should be awesome either way. But let's say they have to downscale it some more. And let's say you went out and got a 4K fucking TV. You got that shit for fucking basically no reason other than media streaming, right? But I'm gonna continue on. Right? I basically came out and say, look, if the Scorpio can't come out and do what they promised to do, right? The Pro is definitely going to dominate, right? Hands down. Because this whole generation been all about power. Knowing power never won a damn generation, right? It never did. It was based on games and features. Games and features. As I already explained in my other video, power doesn't make sure you won consoles. Now, guarantee, I applaud Microsoft for winning North America like 3 months in a row, but you're still going to lose worldwide. You're still going to lose. You can't please Japan, it's a wrap. UK's 50-50. Australia, I believe, maybe a few thousand, maybe have a fucking Xbox One. You know what I mean? Like, you guys got to win worldwide, man. You can't. Y'all expect to win a generation when y'all don't even have the world under your belt, right? And it's been proven. Nintendo won, Sony won a few, and their name, brand, logo is world renowned. It's known throughout the planet because it has games that most people grew up playing, grew up enjoying, probably as an adult still enjoying. Shit like that, you have to give them credit. Now, Microsoft, I applaud them for trying their damnness and trying their hardest, because competition is good no matter where you look at it, no matter how you slice it. It's always going to be good. Microsoft pushed Sony to do better. And then when Sony do better, it pushes Microsoft to do better. Maybe get some features in there that Sony don't have to please the Xbox fans. And either way, when you're a multi-console owner, you reap the benefits of both platforms. Right? I supported them both. Their numbers, a part of me is part of their numbers. Right? So no matter how you look at it, I'm trying to tell you now, they don't promise what they do. And Pro comes out and did exactly what they promised, doing the downscaling, doing the checkboard rendering, all that bullshit, and still able to get their 4K 30 games out there, all this other stuff. Guess what? It's going to dominate, and it's going to have that monopolized space for a whole fucking year. While you're waiting on Xbox Scorpio, most people that are multi-console owners or Sony ponies or whatever you want to fucking call them are going to be enjoying that Pro. I just won't be. But everybody else that's looking forward to VR, looking forward to 4K early, not have to wait till another year. So maybe when they come across the Scorpio, if they want to pick that up or trade in their Pro for it, whatever the case may be, you know what I mean? They have a clear understanding of what 4K is. Right? So now I'm done ranting, man. I'm done ranting. I just had to get it off my chest, man. I'm just like, yo, you zealots need to stop the bullshit. Cut the bullshit out, man. If you gotta come at me correct. Come at me with some fucking facts or some hypothesized opinions that make fucking sense when I put my thoughts to what the fuck you're trying to say. Right? Not this bullshit that a closed box is more powerful than an open box or open platform. And because the open platform got running things in the background and shit like that, and the Scorpios go to dominate with 6 T-Flops doing 4K 60 like they promised, even though PC gamers that have twice that power can't do it, can't do 60. They can do 4K 30 with little to no compromising, but that's about it. You know what I mean? Like, come on, dude. I want my channel to be truthful. I want my channel to be about facts. I know most of my videos are heavy opinionated, but at least I know my opinions make sense to people. At least that's the impression I'm getting, that my opinions are indeed something to think about, something to say, he might be right. He may be wrong. Let me comment to him to verify that he could be wrong on something. And if I feel like I'm wrong on something, I'm like, oh, okay, I didn't see it that way. Good looking out, my dude. Something like that. I always give credit when credit is due. But when you're saying some bullshit that don't make no fucking sense, like, I'm not even with the PC logo mojo, and I still can understand what they're saying, and I can understand that what the Scorpio is trying to do, and knowing that they can't do what PC were trying to do and can't even accomplish it, even with the most advanced tech out there now. But that's it, man. Ramble on enough. Like the video, like it. You dislike it. Don't care. Um, leave your comments, man. I always appreciate comments, positive and negative. Don't even matter. Just make sense if you're doing something negative. Uh, Positive, just keep it up, man. You're the reason why I do this. You're the reason why I don't mind coming out and pushing out a video whenever I have time to do it. Right. Um, it's always encouraging to when I feel like um I have gamers actually thinking about my opinions and actually piggybacking off of them and volleying back and forth on you shoot each other's ideals and stuff like that. That's always intriguing to me, you know. I'm just gonna leave this shit on a good note, and I'll catch you guys later. Look out for my other vids. Make sure you hit that bell next to that sub button on my YouTube channel. Follow me on Twitter, all that good shit. Links on below. Have a blessed day, everybody. Stay positive. Keep it gaming. Deuces.